Welcome to the first part of playing Dark Souls for 10 minutes every video. And you may be wondering to yourself, Tara, some parts of this game take way longer than 10 minutes to do at a time. How are you going to do this? And my answer is, I don't know, because this is actually my first time kind of playing Dark Souls. The last time I played, I got to the Asylum Demon, and I liked it, but then I just completely forgot to play it. So I decided to make a new save file, and now I'm just punching the zombie, and now I'm just gonna go, do the rest normally. And the only edited part of this video is going to be the audio. The gameplay itself is going to be completely uncut except for that singular cut at the beginning, meaning that every mistake I make, every newbie thing I do is going to be all on the internet. So honestly, feel free to, make some jokes about the things I do, but honestly, I think for what is effectively my first time trying to beat the game, I think I'm doing pretty good here, aside from the fact that I forget where to go. Anyways, so I light the first bonfire, rest at it real quick, and now I'm just going to do the, normal thing you do. Try to use the Tiny Beings ring, and then realize that the small little, see that little small little thing in my health bar? That's the bonus. I probably should have picked something else. Anyways, what you're supposed to do here on your first playthrough, or your first time through, is run straight to that door. I know that for a fact. And then you have to go back and then jump on top of him with your sword and your shield, and then you go from there. So I light the second bonfire, pretty standard stuff. And then I grab my shield. Block some arrows from this guy. I used to think of my first time going to beat the Asylum Demon, I actually went and tried to parry the arrows, but I realized it didn't work. And then, yeah. So you're just supposed to block him, hit the guy, and then go from there. Oh, I forgot to mention that some videos will be dubbed over, like this one, and other videos will be recorded as I play. So this one is going to be dubbed over. The next one might be recorded as I play. I'll make sure to put if it's dubbed over or live in the title. Now, I do forget where to go here for a little bit. Again, it's completely uncut, so you have to bear with me. Now, I might speed things up. Give me a second. And there it is. Now I go through the door. Just kidding. Because I actually forgot to get the Estus flask and the key you need. So I kind of look confused for a second, and I'm like, oh wait, I have to go down. But I try to break these first. I don't know why, but it's kind of humorous. So I go in here, I get the Estus flask and the key, and then I don't even know why I said yes there. I should have actually read what he was saying just to see if maybe I should have said no. And I realized he was trying to give me the key, so I got the key, and then I killed him. And then I kind of felt bad about it because it was really dramatic, and he seemed like he was in a lot of pain. So, and he was really confused too. And then I was just like, well, that's kind of sad. Oh, and none of these videos are going to be scripted either. So I think that'll be fun. Anyways, as you can see, I'm doing pretty good so far. Alright, so I light the bonfire again to heal up. That's actually smart of me. And then I go back, take the long trek back. Enemies respawn in Dark Souls when you light the bonfire. So I had to go re-kill that guy. And now I have to kill these guys. Could have held up my shield here, but no, I get hit instead. It's okay though. In fact, I get hit twice. But then I decided to hold up my shield so I can go defeat this guy. Then I go defeat this guy. And then after that, I go fight the Asylum Demon. And because I'm a little more... I have played Bloodborne before, so I am a little experienced. Well, a little experienced in Souls games. But honestly, I do manage to beat him first try, as you'll see in a second. It's a little scuffed, I'll say that. But, you know, I think being a boss first try in Dark Souls is pretty nice. Or a Soulsborne game in general. I will be making no progress in between videos. And when I play it, I gotta record and I have to end my sitting in 10 minutes. Now, watch this amazing Asylum Demon fight. And then 1, 2, 3. And he's gone. No, that's not it yet. I still have about 2 more minutes to roam around, and you're gonna be wondering, what are you doing? The door's right there. And I know this now, because I realized, oh, that's where I was supposed to go. So I go back here, and you're gonna watch me run up all the way to the top. I'm gonna speed it up. And I try to use the key on this door, but you're not supposed to go to this door, so I have to fight this guy first. I try to parry his hit, and it doesn't really go that well. I promise you, I was good at parrying in Bloodborne. I don't know what happened here. Anyways, I defeat this guy after just 30 seconds. Probably gave me more trouble than the Asylum Demon itself. Realize I can't go through the door. Think about my life choices for a second, and then I decide I have to go run all the way back to the campfire because I'm running out of time. I'm pretty sure I could also just quit out of the game at the 10-minute mark, or the 8-minute mark, or the 12-minute mark. But I just wasn't thinking about that. I just was like, I gotta go to the bonfire. Which is honestly fair enough. So, now watch this very majestic play I'm about to do here as I try to jump over the small little brick wall to try to jump down to the bonfire, even though I was originally intending to jump down from the balcony that you originally stabbed the Asylum Demon from. So anyways, that's the end of the first episode of playing Dark Souls for 10 minutes every video, and I hope you all enjoyed it, because honestly I think this is going to be a really fun challenge, and I will see you all later. Peace out.